Alright, let's go ahead and mix this up. The first ingredient we'll need for this recipe is 2.5 cups almond flour. I like to use Blue Diamond because it has a nice fine cut. Next, we need 1 cup erythritol, and then we will need 1/2 cup cocoa powder. Now it's time to go ahead and mix these dry ingredients up. I'm going to go ahead and put on the attachment. And it's always a good practice when you mix up dry or wet ingredients to go ahead and stop occasionally, take your spatula, and knock down any ingredients that are collecting on the inside of the bowl. Alright, now it's time for the wet ingredients, and you will need 6 tablespoons of butter. Now this butter needs to be room temperature. It is important that this is room temperature because it will aid in mixing the dry ingredients. Next, you will need 4 tablespoons heavy whipping cream. Then, you will need 1 teaspoon instant coffee, and you're going to dissolve that teaspoon in 1 tablespoon warm water. Next, you're going to need 1 teaspoon vanilla, but I have to add my 1/2 teaspoon baking soda and my 1/2 teaspoon salt that I forgot when mixing my dry ingredients. Now again, with the wet ingredients, it's a good practice to stop your mixer and take your spatula and scrape the inside edges of the bowl. Alright, go ahead and mix these ingredients till they're well incorporated. Now it's time to go ahead and make the cookies. Notice I'm using the small cookie scoop for this recipe. And notice also as I place this down, you'll see right here these excess crumbs. If you want to avoid the excess crumbs, this is what you need to do. Go ahead and scoop it. And once you have your scoop, before placing it, go ahead and shake it back into the bowl and then place it. Now you may be wondering what the Smucker's peanut butter will be used for. I'll show you in a minute. Now through trial and error, I have found that cooking 12 cookies at a time will yield your best results with this particular recipe. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Alright, now you're going to take your wax paper, place it over the cookies, and now the peanut butter comes into play. We're going to use this jar basically as a press so that we can consistently press all of these cookies the same thickness and size. Don't worry about the wrinkled wax paper because we're going to go ahead and remove this and reset it for a second press. Now on this second press, it's important to press. You need to do CPR on this dough. And as you push down, you're going to rotate a little bit. And as you see a slight amount squeeze out the base, that's the proper pressure. Now we're going to remove the wax paper at a 45-degree angle. Place it in a preheated oven at 350 for 7 minutes. Alright, now it's time for the whipped cream. You will need heavy whipping cream, monk fruit extract, amaretto, and vanilla extract. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set the mixer up. I'm going to put the mixing head on. Then I like to remove the bowl. With the bowl out, we're going to mix our ingredients. First, we need 20 ounces heavy whipping cream. Try not to splash it all over your shirt, counter, and bowl like I did. Next, you will need 2 teaspoons monk fruit extract. I do recommend monk fruit extract because not only is it anti-inflammatory, it is the best sweetener on the ketogenic diet. Next, you will need 1 teaspoon amaretto extract. Then last, you will need 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Now we're going to go ahead and lock the bowl back on the mixing stand and mix this up. Now while mixing whipped cream, you need to start at a slow speed and work your way up as the whipped cream thickens. Don't make the mistake I did because I could not see the switch and floor it, splattering whipped cream all over my counter and shirt. Now, as you'll notice, as this is whipping, it's getting thicker and thicker. The consistency that you're looking for is not going to be a light whipped cream. It's going to be more like this. It's going to be more of a mousse texture, very thick whipped cream. And the test will be this. You want it to fall off the spoon like that. All right, now that our whipped cream is mixed, you're going to go ahead and take your first chocolate wafer, get a large scoop of whipped cream, and apply it to the wafer. Make sure it's a healthy amount because some of this is going to be absorbed into the wafer. Go ahead and repeat this process. You're going to repeat this process till you have 4 wafers. Once you have 4 wafers, you're going to go ahead and gently squeeze them together like such, and then find the area that has the most whipped cream hanging out. Place it on your plate. That will help hold it in place as you continue the process. Now you will simply continue this process till you reach the desired length refrigerator cake you would like. Also, I'll go ahead and leave a link below for the amaretto and monk fruit extract because sometimes they're not easy to find. Alright, now it's time to top this thing with whipped cream. Go ahead and put a healthy amount on the top and also on the sides, and then just begin to work it back and forth, slowly leveling it out. I like to go ahead and get the sides and the top leveled out first. Once I've done that, I'll take my whipped cream and I'll start working on the ends. It's very important when you make this cake, do not leave any of the cookie exposed. Once we've got it good and leveled out, you're going to go ahead and take your spatula and tap it like this. You'll notice the nice pattern it's creating. Alright, it's now time to garnish it. I am garnishing it with Bake Believe chocolate wafers. You can find them at Walmart, and in my opinion, they're better than Lily's, and they also have an added bonus of being a little bit cheaper. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, comment, and give it a big thumbs up.